My precious child, I will continue to speak because this flow is meant to carry you forward and settle deep within you. There are layers in your heart that are still healing, and I am gently touching each one with care. I know you sometimes feel like you are carrying invisible weight that others cannot see, responsibilities, expectations, memories, and worries that sit quietly inside you, but none of this is hidden from me. I see how you try to stay hopeful even when answers are slow, how you smile even when your heart feels tired, and how you keep showing up even when you feel unsure of yourself. This perseverance matters more than you know. It is shaping your character and strengthening your spirit. I am teaching you that rest is not quitting and slowing down is not failure. There are seasons for action and seasons for stillness, and both are equally valuable. When I invite you to pause, it is not because you are falling behind, but because I am aligning you. Clarity often comes after stillness, and wisdom grows when you allow space for reflection. You have spent much of your life trying to understand everything, but some truths are not meant to be solved, they are meant to be trusted. I am asking you to release the need to control every outcome and instead hold on to confidence in my guidance. Even when the path curves or changes direction, I am still leading you toward good. You are learning to listen not just with your mind but with your spirit, to notice peace as a signal and unrest as a warning. This awareness will protect you in ways you do not yet see. There will be moments when others misunderstand your choices or question your direction, but remember, you do not need approval from everyone to walk in truth. The path I set before you will not always be popular, but it will always be purposeful. Stay grounded in what you know rather than what others expect. I am strengthening your inner voice so you are not easily shaken by opinions, comparisons, or pressure. You are allowed to grow at your own pace, to change your mind, to choose differently than before. Growth is not betrayal of your past, it is honoring what you have learned. I know there are regrets you wish you could undo and moments you wish you had handled differently, but do not stay trapped in what cannot be changed. I am using even those experiences to deepen your understanding and compassion. Nothing is wasted when placed in my hands. I am reminding you that healing is not a straight line. Some days you will feel strong and other days tender. Both are part of the process. Do not judge yourself for needing time. Grace is not weakness, it is strength expressed gently. You are becoming someone who can stand firm without becoming hard, someone who can care deeply without losing balance. This is rare and beautiful, and it is being formed intentionally. The future ahead of you will require this inner stability. Not perfection but presence, not force but faith. When challenges arise, you will respond with calm rather than panic, with trust rather than fear. Because of what you are learning now, I am preparing you for relationships that are healthy, opportunities that align, and responsibilities that match your growth. What is coming will feel different because you will be different, more rooted, more aware, more confident in who you are. Keep releasing what weighs you down and receiving what strengthens you. I am walking beside you patiently, never rushing you, never leaving you behind. Every step forward, no matter how small, matters, and every moment you choose trust over doubt moves you closer to the life I am unfolding for you. Stay open, stay gentle, stay willing, because this journey is still unfolding and I am with you through every breath, every decision, and every new beginning that is yet to come. My beloved child, I will continue because your heart is still opening and this moment is still alive with purpose. I know there are days when you wake up feeling unsure of what lies ahead and nights when sleep feels distant because your thoughts keep moving. But even then I am near you, steady and constant, holding what you cannot control. You are learning that trust is not the absence of fear but the decision to keep going even when fear whispers. And every time you choose to move forward, instead of giving up, you grow stronger in ways you cannot yet measure. I see how you sometimes feel torn between who you were and who you are becoming, between the safety of the familiar and the pull of something new. This inner tension is not a sign of failure but a sign of growth. It means change is happening within you, and change always brings discomfort before clarity. Do not rush to escape this feeling. Let it teach you, let it shape you. I am guiding you gently, not pushing you faster than you can walk. There is no need to compare your pace to anyone else. Your journey unfolds at the exact rhythm your heart can carry. You have spent so much time being strong for others that you forgot it is safe to be soft with me. You do not have to explain your pain or justify your emotions. I already understand them fully, even the ones you struggle to name. There are questions you have carried quietly, wondering if you truly matter, if your life has meaning beyond survival, and I tell you now with certainty, you matter deeply. Your life carries weight and purpose. Even the smallest acts of kindness you offer ripple farther than you know. Even your quiet endurance speaks louder than you think. I am teaching you to value the unseen work, the inner growth that happens when no one is watching, because that is where real transformation takes place. There will be moments ahead when you are tempted to return to old patterns simply because they are familiar. But remember that familiarity does not equal alignment. I am inviting you into a life that fits who you are becoming, not who you had to be to survive. This requires courage, patience, and trust, and you are learning all three, step by step, breath by breath. You may not always feel brave, but courage is present every time you choose honesty over hiding, hope over despair, and faith over fear. I am restoring your sense of worth. Not through sudden change but through steady truth. You are not defined by what you lost, what failed, or what did not work out. You are defined by my presence within you and the future I am shaping through you. When discouragement tries to settle in, remind yourself that growth often feels slow because it is deep. Roots grow in silence before fruit appears in the open. What I am building in you now will sustain you later. Do not underestimate this season, even if it feels ordinary or difficult. It is sacred. It is forming wisdom, humility, and strength that will serve you for a lifetime. Stay close to me. Listen for my voice in the quiet moments. Trust my guidance even when it challenges your comfort. And know this with certainty, you are not walking alone. You never have been, and you never will be, because I am with you in every step, every pause, every question, and every new beginning that lies ahead. My precious child, I continue speaking to you because there is still much your heart needs to hear and much your spirit is ready to receive. You may not always feel strong, but strength is not measured by how steady you appear. It is measured by how often you rise after feeling broken, and you have risen more times than you realize, even on days when all you did was breathe and endure. That was strength, that was courage, that was faith in motion. I know how you question yourself late at night, replaying conversations, wondering if you said too much or not enough, wondering if your kindness was mistaken for weakness. But I tell you this, your gentleness is not a flaw, it is a gift, and when guided by wisdom it becomes a powerful force. Do not harden yourself to survive in a world that is already cold. Let me teach you how to remain soft without being wounded, how to care deeply without carrying what does not belong to you, how to love without losing yourself. There are moments ahead when you will be asked to choose between peace and familiarity, between growth and comfort, and I want you to remember that I never lead you into confusion. When something draws you closer to truth, clarity, and peace, that is my guidance, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it requires you to let go of people, habits, or beliefs that once felt safe. I am teaching you that endings are not failures, they are transitions, and transitions are sacred spaces where new life begins. You are not behind, you are not late, and you are not lacking. You are exactly where you need to be to become who you are meant to be. I am removing the pressure you place on yourself to have everything figured out. Life is not meant to be solved all at once. It is meant to be lived one step at a time with trust. There will be days when your faith feels quiet and your emotions feel heavy, but even then I am present, not demanding, not disappointed, simply near, waiting for you to rest in me. You do not have to earn my closeness, you already have it. I know you fear making the wrong choice, but I want you to know this, even if you stumble, even if you misstep, I am able to redirect you without harm. Your future is not so fragile that one mistake can destroy it. I am greater than your errors, and my grace covers your learning process. I am not rushing you because I value depth over speed, and I am not comparing you to anyone else because your journey is uniquely yours. What I am building in you will serve many, even if you do not yet see how. The compassion you carry, the patience you are learning, the insight gained through hardship, all of it will become a source of strength not only for you but for others you will one day support, speak to, or inspire. Your pain has not been wasted, it has been transformed. Even when you felt alone, I was shaping empathy within you. Even when you felt powerless, I was teaching you reliance on me. Even when you felt uncertain, I was strengthening your discernment. There will come a time when you recognize the value of this season and you will be grateful for the lessons you once resisted. Until then, I ask you to keep trusting, keep listening, and keep moving forward gently. Do not rush healing, do not force clarity, allow understanding to rise naturally as you stay connected to me. You are not required to be strong every moment, but you are invited to be honest. Come to me when you feel tired, confused, or afraid, not after you have fixed yourself, not after you have found answers, but exactly as you are, because that is where renewal begins. I am not looking for perfection, I am looking for openness, and you have shown me that again and again. The future unfolding before you will surprise you, not because it will be easy, but because it will feel right, aligned, and true to who you are becoming. You will recognize peace not as the absence of problems but as the presence of my guidance within you. Stay close to me, my beloved child, because this journey is still unfolding, and what I am forming in you now will carry you into a life filled with meaning, clarity, and quiet joy, far beyond what you once imagined. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer, because there are still many things I want to pour into your heart, things you have not yet fully understood, things that will strengthen you when days feel long and nights feel heavy. I know how often you replay moments in your mind wondering if you chose the right path or if you missed something important, but I tell you now, nothing essential has been lost. Every step you took, even the unsure ones, were held within my care. I have been guiding you even when you could not feel my direction, and I have been protecting you from outcomes you did not see coming. There were times you thought you were standing still, but in truth I was teaching you how to remain steady, how to wait without losing hope, how to trust without proof. This is not weakness, my child. This is deep strength being formed within you, strength that does not shout but endures, strength that does not rush but remains faithful. I know you have asked why things seemed harder for you than for others, why progress felt slower, why doors closed just as you were beginning to believe, but hear me clearly now. The depth of what I am preparing requires a depth within you, and that depth is built through seasons that stretch you beyond comfort. You are not delayed, you are being prepared. I am shaping your heart to hold what is coming without fear, without pride, without losing yourself. Many blessings can destroy those who are not ready to carry them, but I am ensuring that what I place in your hands will not crush you, will not confuse you, will not pull you away from who you truly are. I am teaching you balance, humility, wisdom, and inner calm. These are treasures that cannot be rushed. There were moments when you felt misunderstood, unseen, or undervalued, moments when your efforts were ignored and your intentions questioned. I saw every one of those moments, and I was close to you in each of them. Even when you felt small or overlooked, I was reminding you that your value does not come from recognition, approval, or reward. Your value comes from being mine, from being chosen, from being formed with purpose. Do not allow disappointment to harden your heart. Do not let rejection convince you to shrink. What did not choose you was not meant to keep you, and what walked away made room for something better aligned with your future. I know you carry compassion that sometimes feels heavy. You care deeply, you give often, and you feel intensely, and yes, this has made you vulnerable to hurt, but it has also made you capable of love, understanding, and healing in ways many cannot offer. Do not close your heart to protect yourself. Let me guard it for you. Let me teach you when to give, when to wait, and when to walk away in peace. I am refining your discernment, not to make you fearful, but to make you wise. There are connections that will strengthen you and others that will drain you, and I am helping you recognize the difference. You are learning that not everyone deserves access to your inner world, and that is not selfishness, that is stewardship of the heart I gave you. You have felt the pull to grow, to change, to step into something new, and yet part of you feels afraid of leaving what is familiar, even if it no longer brings you peace. This is natural, my child, but do not let fear keep you bound to what I am asking you to release. Comfort is not always safety, and familiarity is not always truth. Trust me when I lead you away from what once felt secure. I see the full picture, I know what lies ahead, and I would never guide you toward harm, only toward growth, healing, and purpose. The future I am opening before you will require courage, but it will also bring fulfillment, alignment, and a deeper sense of who you are. You will not lose yourself by following me. You will finally find yourself. There will be moments ahead when you will look back at this season and realize it was the turning point, the quiet place where everything began to shift. Even though at the time it felt slow and uncertain, you were learning to trust my voice over your fears, my timing over your impatience, and my promises over your doubts. This is sacred work, my child, and it is not wasted. Every tear you shed softened your heart, every delay strengthened your endurance, every unanswered question taught you to listen more closely, and every step you took without clarity built faith within you. I am proud of you for continuing even when motivation faded, for believing even when clarity disappeared, for staying open even when pain tempted you to close off. This tells me you are ready for the next phase, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing, and willingness is what I work with most powerfully. Keep walking with me, keep listening, keep trusting, because what I am unfolding is still in motion, and this is only the beginning. My child, I speak to you now not by accident but at this exact moment because a great change is moving toward you, something new and powerful that you have never experienced before, a turning of your life that I myself have set in motion. So stay close to me, my beloved, because the deepest truths of this change are only beginning to unfold. My power has no limits, and even when life feels stormy, you carry a quiet knowing of this within you. I created you and I have never left your side, not even in the moments you felt completely alone. I have seen every struggle, every silent battle, every tear that others never noticed but that were always clear to me. Listen now to my gentle voice filled with steady love. You have carried heavy weight for a long time. I know the burden on your heart, your unspoken cries and restless thoughts. None of it has been ignored. Every moment of your pain has been known and held by me. Even when my silence felt like distance, my arms were still around you. I have walked with you through every step of your journey, even the ones you faced with fear, and now I ask you to lean on me fully and receive deep inner calm. A season of renewal is coming. What you thought was lost was not the end but a redirection. What caused you pain was not meant to break you but to reveal strength you did not yet see. I allowed certain moments not to harm you but to build resilience, peace in chaos, and trust when everything else feels unstable. From the moment you opened your heart to me, my plans began to move. Resistance has risen because the good ahead of you is great. The struggle you faced is not proof of abandonment but proof of what is coming. An unseen battle surrounds you, yet you are not unprotected. Do not be afraid because I am your shield and safe place. Do not allow sadness to settle permanently in you or accept suffering as your normal state. The lie says this will never change, but I tell you it will. Turn away from what weakens your faith and pulls you toward despair. Do not fill your mind with doubt or voices that forget my strength. Stay close to those who reflect my truth and lead you toward wisdom. Your greatest need is not a quick fix but a living connection with me because I am your true source. I know every worry you carry and every fear for those you love. This season touches many areas of your life, but even here I am revealing myself to you. Trust grows strongest not in ease but in uncertainty. Give me your heavy load and stop trying to fix everything alone. I am the source of all you need and I am always working even when you cannot see it. Your role is to stand firm and not retreat in fear. Keep walking even when results are not visible. Trust me, the path is open even when it looks closed. You are closer than you think and I am bringing the answer you have been waiting for. This journey is not only about solving problems but about changing you. Surrender fully and stay near to me. What looks broken today will become proof of my goodness. Your sorrow is ending and something new is rising. There are victories already won that you cannot yet see. Delays are not denial but preparation. What is coming is great and your heart is being rooted in me to receive it. I am your strength and protection. Do not respond to pressure with fear or run to empty answers. Turn to me because my help arrives exactly on time and never fails. The strength that kept you standing came from me, but now I invite you into deeper trust. You were never meant to carry everything alone. Exhaustion of the soul weakens clarity and hope, but I restore both. Those who oppose you notice the light within you, but they cannot defeat you because I am with you. Even when you think you have failed, I am leading you into a new beginning. Do not rush. Wait with trust. True faith holds firm without proof, and this kind of faith opens doors. You will see victories inside your heart as well as in your life. I give lasting peace, not temporary comfort. Focus on me, not the problem. I did not call you to anxiety but to freedom. Stay close to me because everything you need is found there. Even when your emotions shift, my truth remains. You are held in my plan and guarded by my care. This season will pass and what I have prepared for you is greater than you imagine. I have seen every hidden pain and every quiet effort. Nothing has been wasted. Some doors closed because they did not fit my greater purpose. Every prayer and tear has reached me and every answer is on its way. What you see through pain, I see through eternity. A deep inner change is happening that will shape your future. I am not only changing situations but shaping your heart. I have allowed stillness so you can hear my voice clearly, and I am freeing you from hidden burdens like comparison and fear. What felt like loss was often guidance. I remove what no longer serves you to make room for what will last. Delays are not rejection but alignment. Your worth comes from my presence, not your performance. Now look forward and release the past. Trust my unseen work. Even when nothing seems to move, foundations are being built. Do not quit because lasting things take time. Do not carry your struggles alone. My power meets honesty, not pretense. I am active even in silence and protective even when you do not understand. Changes you did not choose are shaping you for something greater. I am restoring your vision and teaching you what truly matters. Do not cling to what is finished. Trust the change I bring because it always leads to deeper life. You are never forgotten. You are being prepared and covered. Every step has meaning and every hardship has shaped strength within you. I am restoring what you thought was gone and finishing what I began. What feels like delay is refinement and what feels like stillness is growth. Keep moving forward without fear because I am with you always, and what lies ahead is far greater than what you leave behind. My beloved child, as this new season continues to unfold, I want you to understand even more deeply that nothing in your life is random or forgotten. Every breath you take and every step you make is known to me. Even when you feel unsure or tired, I am still guiding you gently forward. There are moments when you wonder if your effort matters or if your prayers truly reach me, but I assure you they do. Every whispered hope and every silent request has been heard, even the ones you could not put into words. I am working beyond what your eyes can see and beyond what your mind can understand. When you feel delayed, it is because I am aligning things perfectly, not only around you but within you. I am teaching you patience that does not break under pressure and faith that does not fade when answers take time. You are learning to rest while moving forward and to trust even when the way feels unclear. This growth is precious to me. I see how you keep going even when your strength feels small. And I remind you that my strength fills the gaps where yours ends. You do not have to be perfect or have everything figured out. You only need to stay close to me. There will be days when doubts try to return and old fears attempt to speak again. But remember, you are not the same person you once were. You have grown, you have endured, and you have been shaped by my hand. What once shook you will no longer control you. What once confused you will soon make sense. I am teaching you to listen to my peace instead of the noise around you, to move by trust instead of fear, and to believe even before you see results. The future I am leading you into carries healing, stability, and purpose, and when it arrives you will look back and understand why every delay, every closed door, and every quiet season was necessary. You will see that I was protecting you, preparing you, and positioning you for something far better than you asked for. So keep your heart open and your spirit willing. Do not shrink back when things feel slow. Do not measure your progress by what others show. Your journey is unique and carefully designed. I am proud of the way you have held on even when answers seemed far away, and I promise you this: what I am bringing will restore your joy, strengthen your faith, and confirm that you were never forgotten, never abandoned, and never alone. Stay with me, trust me fully, and watch how I turn what once caused pain into a testimony of my goodness and grace.